What's going on? Check it out. My name is Nate Bauer from Nate Bauer Fitness. I am a personal trainer, a boxing instructor, and YouTuber based out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. As a matter of fact, I got my hand wraps on. I'm about to go through another killer workout right now. But before I do, let me tell you a little bit about me. I love personal training. I love being a strength and conditioning coach. I love pushing people to the edge so that they can always evolve as a human being. That's what I love to do. But check this out. What I find is vitally important is you have to provide the most detailed and effective strength training program based on each individual need. You can't just develop one program and throw it to everybody. It doesn't work. See, and that's why I love the new app that I'm recently involved with called Gini. Now check this out. Imagine if you could actually build nutrition and wellness programs based on your DNA. What? Based on my DNA. You hear that? Imagine if you could do that. But wait, you can. This app right now essentially is what I've been waiting for a long time, because like an effective fitness training program, you want to provide the most effective program based on individual needs, right? That's how you build a successful strength training program. And that's now how you build a successful nutrition and wellness plan. It's based from your DNA. So now you're gonna figure out what works best for you based on and actually decoding your DNA and getting proper DNA specific data courtesy of Gini. Now again, because this is such a huge advancement and the fact that we have access to this now, it's so effective and so amazing, I wanna tell you a little bit about how it works. See, when you go into the app, you're gonna get a thing called My Story, and that's based on you. So now when you go in, you're gonna say, listen, this is my story. What works for me and what doesn't. And for instance, maybe you have a tendency to be vitamin D deficient. Maybe you're lactose intolerant. Maybe you're at risk for osteoporosis. Gini will give you a detailed analysis to let you know if you are in those categories, if you're at risk or if you're all good. That's a beautiful thing. See, for me, I know that I have a risk of being vitamin D deficient because I was actually at one point in my life vitamin D deficient. And Gini actually provided data to show me that was actually the case. That's incredible. So that made me a true believer just from there. And of course, it goes way deeper than that. See, on top of your story, you also have your health and wellness. So if you want your macronutrients, maybe you want a high-fat diet, but a high-fat diet doesn't work for you, but your macronutrients are gonna be broken down for you. So your carb intake, your protein intake, and your fat intake will be given to you for optimal health. Now that is incredible. So there's no more guessing. It's straight up. It's gonna tell you what works for you. That's pretty cool. But on top of that, now you have your micronutrients. There's a lot of people in the world, especially in Canada, right? Vitamin D is massive in the winter as it gets darker, as the days get shorter. We need to know what works for us. Magnesium deficiency is a big one. So now you're at risk for those things because Gini will tell you that. So now you're gonna have markers based on your DNA that are gonna allow you to take those markers specific to you and adjust those markers as you go on a detailed plan. That's pretty amazing. Again, like a good strength and conditioning, or fitness plan, it's dialed in, it's working for you, it's gonna be effective. Now, say if you wanna know, what's a high protein diet? I'm supposed to be taking a certain amount of protein in. If you go into the lens portion of the app, you type in something you think that is high protein or you have questions about, and it's gonna give you nutrition or food choices based on you. That's amazing. So again, if someone tells you something isn't good for you, you can type it in and check for yourself and see if you're at risk based on that food group. It's gonna break down to you why you may be at risk or why you may not be or why it's good for you. That's pretty amazing. So look, it goes way deeper than that, guys. That's just the bare minimum of what you're gonna get when you get the actual Gini app. But right now, what they're doing is they're running a live Kickstarter campaign, and I want you to support them. I'm supporting them. I want you to do the same. So right here in the description, hit that link, head over to that Kickstarter campaign. It's now live as we speak, and support them. Pick the package that works best for you. You're gonna get that package. You're gonna get all your stuff sent to you. Everything you need is gonna be provided to you. And then from there, you're gonna download the app, you're gonna get educated, and you're going to evolve. It's an incredible thing. So join us on your new DNA specific wellness plan brought to you by Gini so that you can, again, download the app, get educated, and evolve. Okay, guys, let's get it done.